Funga mlango. When Rooney.
Good afternoon, people, and welcome to today's episode of The Lounge. I am your host, Moica Lewinsky.
And I'm Dennis Shodera. But then things changed. But I'm very lucky because I went to campus, even though I didn't attend the Harvard, but I went to campus.
What did you want to go to do in Harvard?
In Harvard, I wanted to do like the medicine course.
Okay.
Though I just wanted it, I didn't even know if the course was offered.
Yeah, they do offer medicine in Harvard, yeah.
Like, okay, but I just wanted it. But then, yeah.
Okay. You see, back then we had really unrealistic goals. So
Yeah.
I would ask you, why do you want to? I want to study in the USA.
I want to be a nurse.
Okay, let's forget about that. Now,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter whether you wanted to be a nurse, a doctor, a teacher.
Yeah.
All in all, everyone wanted to go to campus.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted to attend campus, right?
Exactly.
Why? Because the stories we would hear about campus, they were so, I don't know. Did you hear any stories about campus?
A lot of them.
They would tell us,
but
oh,
whatever
campus
I
is
witnessed,
nice, you'll enjoy life, there's freedom, you can do whatever you want, you see?
you see, those are just tales. Because in real campus life, things are different. We'll look at it. Is campus life overrated? Whatever you think, whatever you hear, versus whatever is there in reality. It's different.
Now we're going to talk about that. For us who yearned to go to campus when we were in high school and we went to campus.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about, is that kind of life overrated? Or is it just the way it is said?
Yeah, is it hyped or is it just a normal high school life or is it just like normal outside life? Yeah.
Now the problem comes in where once you are in campus,
Yeah.
you've managed to be admitted to campus, that is where you start experiencing the things that you didn't hear about. You have
Yeah.
academic pressure,
Yeah.
financial pressure, pressure to peer pressure. You see, there's
Yeah.
pressure everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, so you see, just as you've said, you know, before you join or when you are in high school, even your teachers used to tell you that, you know, just struggle here. When you pass and reach campus, life will be that easy.
So smooth.
So smooth, you'll enjoy life. Some were being told, for those who learned in mix, maybe you'll see beautiful ladies in campus. You'll have them the way you want. But then you find that it's just a hyped. It's just overrated.
It's just so hyped, right?
It's just a school.
It is not the way they say it. I mean,
Yeah. To me, I think it's overrated.
you know, they used to explain it as if campus is heaven.
Yeah.
Maybe, okay, I was thinking maybe that was just their way of motivating, the way of teachers motivating students to read or to
Exactly.
study so that they can pass
Exactly.
for their exams.
But then, I wish we knew, because you find that there are some things that you are being told, don't do this, you'll do that for the rest of your life, your university life. But then, whatever you find when you reach in campus is something different. They say that just read right now because you won't read a lot in
Yeah, that is what they
campus.
used to say.
But
Kwa
then-
campus hakuna masomo, trust me.
Yeah, but then
Hey.
you find in campus you read essays. In campus you read books. In campus, you see,
If you don't know, you don't know.
if you don't know, you don't know. You can't guess.
There are projects, you
Yeah.
have practicals. I mean, there's just a lot of work.
Yeah, so like
The part that they left out.
exactly. So for that person who is wise and for that person who understands him or herself, should just take it the way like it's a school. And for overrating it that you'll enjoy life, you'll have free time. You'll have free time, but reach exams.
I think campus is more of a high school where you don't wear uniform.
Yeah, you can describe it that way because you find that high school we have 12 subjects. Here we take units, but whatever you do in those units, something hectic.
But there are some units where there are some courses have like 10 units.
Yeah.
It's the same with high school. It's
the
not
same.
different.
But then the difference is you walk to class with your phone, but not like during exam times. You can just decide not to go to class or to attend. Those are some freedoms, but they will hurt you when the time reaches. And I think comrades who are watching right now knows the time. That's why you find that even if you have a friend who is in campus, during examination time, they cannot be reached. Like it's that time where I don't know what happens, but you find that they are really studying hard. If you wasted the time that you were using to party, to go dance, to go do
so they study last minute.
You will compensate it during that time. So it's not the way you see it that, or people say it that you'll enjoy life. You won't read too much. Maybe everything's online. No, it's not that way. That's just a hyped version of campus. You see, even some people say that maybe your course is easy. No.
Actually, you might not read too much in campus, but then it is up to you. You will fail, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's the reason why I was saying it's just high school where people don't wear uniform. It's because if you don't study, obviously you won't pass exams.
Exactly.
It's more of the same thing.
Yeah.
And then we have expectations versus reality. Let me ask you, what did you expect before joining campus, and how did you find it after joining campus?
Before joining campus, number one, I thought when I reached there, first of all, I won't be having like, let's say, classes. I won't have them each and every day. But then, you see, people were saying that, oh, mimi, classes zangu zinaisha Wednesday. How people say, so I have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But then, when I reached, you find the timetable might say that, but then we have those lecturers who fixes their lessons. You fail to attend, the cut is given. But then, boom, you fail. So I expected that, but then when I reached, I found that any time can be a class time. Any time you can be called for an abrupt class or something that wasn't planned for. Another thing was that enjoying the life part. You know, I knew when I reached campus, I'll be staying alone, of which I was staying alone. So I'll be like making decisions for myself. I cook the way I want. I go do whatever I want. If it's playing football, I go play. I go watch, whatever I want to do. But then you find whatever you found in campus, you can do everything that way. But then it will reach that day that you'll put a pressure on you, where you'll be trying to catch up with the rest. Because whatever people learned, you didn't go through, you didn't read, but then when it reaches exam time, you won't enjoy yourself during that period. That's why you find that many fall sick. Like people are just literally everyone is dull during that period. So that's the second one. Another one is these things which people were saying that there are no rules. You do the things the way you want them. My friend, there are rules. You find that different lecturers have different principles.
Even different universities have different rules.
Yeah, like with that, in different universities, you find that in a university, ladies can't wear short dresses.
Yeah, I've heard of a certain school.
For boys or for men, they don't put on piped trousers, you see? So you find that different rules, but then you are being told, like, don't pipe your trousers here in school because we will send you home, we'll ban it. You'll pipe your trousers when you are in campus. So you find that whatever you are being told and whatever you will experience are two different things. Try pipe your trousers in some universities. Expulsion, 4 years. You see? Because you are breaching their code of conduct. You are not following whatever they say. So it doesn't matter whatever people say. Campus is like high school. Whatever you need to do, follow your line, finish schooling, do whatever you want.
You see, as much as campus is like high school, I think the biggest difference between campus and high school is freedom.
Yeah, freedom.
Now, this freedom that you're talking about, is it a opportunity or a distraction for someone who is in campus? You have the freedom, yes, but is it an opportunity to you or is it a distraction?
So first, it can be both. Depends with the person. For someone, that free time is his or her opportunity to make something, make money, to read or to learn. But then to someone, it's a distraction because you find that someone uses that free time badly, where you find that now is my free time, let me go drink. It's my free time, let me go sleep. But you see, it won't help you in any way.
So in short, for the responsible students, freedom becomes an opportunity.
Opportunity. But then for those people who are stubborn, I remember I was also stubborn in first year. But then you find that it is a distraction, you see?
Especially with the absence of supervision, because there's no one to tell you what to do.
There's no one to tell you whatever you do. So you find that you do things that won't bring value to you. So it's a distraction for some. So it's a two-sided coin.
Okay.
Other side, it can be valuable. The other side, it can be a distraction.
So what do you think are some of the biggest temptations students face in campus?
The ability to have money. Ability to look good, luku, they say.
Kupiga luku.
Ability to live lavishly. Like generalist ability to live lavishly. That's the pressure that comrades do undergo. That's why you find that a comrade can be online, but then they are hungry. You see? They just want
so
to be
they
seen.
choose to buy data bundles rather than get food for themselves.
Exactly. Mtu anaweza piga luku safi, amevaa koti yake, tai vizuri, lakini
hajakula for 2 days.
So you find that most, by that, this is now the reality. Most campus students, they undergo a lot of things. And that's the
especially
stage,
financial pressure.
That's the stage of life where you find that if you don't, like if you don't have self-control, number one, if you don't have God, or you don't go to church, or you don't have your principles, it will be bad for you, because you find that you want to look good, because your friend, you'll have friends who they look good, they smell nice each and every time, but then there is you. One trouser for 3 days. You see? So that pressure, looking good, eating good, living in a good house, having big sounds in the house, having big TVs. You see? So such pressure.
And there's also the pressure of experimenting. You see, most students like to experiment. Maybe going to clubs, drinking alcohol, using drugs, gambling, you see? So that is a distraction. That is a distraction for students, especially for the other students, not for the responsible ones. The responsible ones will use this freedom.
Maybe someone is selling clothes, have a side hustle, selling
maybe
sweets.
they are balancing selling clothes and going to classes and maybe going to the library, reading, you see. Now, you see, for the others, it is going to be very difficult for them to study, because now they have a lot packed. They have a lot on their plate. They want to experiment a lot of things.
You want to read
because
this
they have the freedom.
Because you find that during exams, you might find that a given student has 3 units a day. You have to read for them, because you have one in the morning, mid-morning, afternoon. And all of them, you describe like something that needs someone's knowledge. So without proper knowledge, you are doomed.
So do you think students can balance academic life and social life? You see, university is more than just attending lectures, you see. There's, you can join clubs. There are clubs at the university. Maybe you have your side hustle, you see. So how can one balance between the academics and the social life?
I think it depends with someone's schedule and whatever someone is interested. You've spoken about clubs. You love football. Go play football. And I think activities in university is the best thing someone can choose, because they get something out of it. So you see? So when you participate, you go compete, you get something at least yenye itakusaidia ujikimu kimaisha. So someone can balance, because even in universities they place those programs with aim, or with the well knowing that people will be having free time. And there are some people who are determined, they have talents, that they should showcase. They have whatever they can do. Some are struggling in life. They can look for a side hustle so that they can help themselves financially. So balancing life, social life, it is something that is a very, like 100%, someone is capable of.
But then again, it's all about priorities, how to manage your priorities. Because let's say, yes, you do have a side hustle.
Yeah.
Maybe you have, you play basketball or even football, even drama club, you see. But then you also have your academics. So now if you focus sana on one, obviously you'll fail on the other. If you focus sana on academics, you won't have time for the sports and clubs and side hustle looking for money. If you focus sana on looking for money, obviously you won't have time for studying, unaona. So it's all about an individual
balancing.
Yeah, you have to balance and know your priority.
Yeah, you say before I sleep I must have 1 hour of studying, and before I leave, let's say, it's because you see there are some people who does businesses with the fellow comrades, selling clothes. You see, oh yeah, leo nilileta luku safi, showing pictures, so they look for customers, they sell, they go. So you see, it's a matter of you creating time for something.
So why do you think many students struggle to balance their social life and academics?
Just as you've said, it's because like someone measuring on something than the other. You find that someone dips his or her head on playing football rather than balancing between football, studying, and maybe making something for themselves. So if you are leaned to playing football, you want to, like, the academic part will be going up and down, up and down. But then when you go to education inwardly, the football thing, you'll just see that I'll be wasting time.
You see, others also struggle because of, well, we also have financial stress.
Yeah.
So maybe you have a side hustle, yes, but then you also have to study, but then you also have to look for money.
You went a loss.
Exactly. So some people will choose to dwell on their side hustle rather than attending lectures and maybe creating time to study. You see?
Spoke of,
it's the struggle.
You spoke of gambling. Maybe over the night, someone gambled, and because you find that some comrades do use the help they get or their upkeep fee, you find that someone invested 10,000 in betting,
in
but
gambling,
then boom,
the money is gone.
It's gone.
Now
So you find that they are stressed. So they won't balance education. If they were in clubs, they won't balance education, their social life, and the clubbing thing. Yeah.
Then I think we should talk more about the financial pressure of campus students. I mean, okay.
That's everything. In campus.
You see, many people associate university with campus with excitement, freedom, making your own decisions, but then again, we have financial struggle. Yeah,
that's why you find some people in campus, some people eat in cafeterias, some people eat in, let's say, clubhouses for those that have, some eat in, we have the messes. So you find that different because the price of food is different, and there are those who don't eat because they lack the money.
They don't have the money. So that is one of the biggest struggles. We even have tuition fees, rent, food, transport if you live far. We have internet, you see.
That's why you find that some comrades have more than 10 lines. If the landlord knows this one, it will not be reachable. If the mama mboga have this one, it won't be reachable. So you find that financial, things related to finance are the most, like, it affects most of the comrades in university. Like, campus life without finances, it is zero.
It can never work.
It can never work.
Some students depend entirely solely on their parents, right? But then the others who depend on loans, scholarships, side hustles, you see? Now that is where the difference comes in. So if you can...
And by the time you find that you don't have the finance, that's now where stress comes. You see, there are times when people are being scammed, maybe people are taking loans, and for if a comrade, let's say, it's not their wish, you see, someone want to eat, someone wants to clothe, someone want to pay rent. So you find that some decide to be, I see some are always, like some decide to be the, like, makanga thing.
Yeah.
Some
so they can
decide to
get a source of
into,
income.
yeah, venture into businesses like selling fruits, selling sweets. So at least, that's why you find that some people might say that nani naye aendage shule kwani shida yake ni nini.
That is what I wanted to say next. You see that financial pressure can affect academic performance.
Exactly.
Because now you'll be busy looking for money, looking for rent, looking for food, for transport, such that you'll even forget about what took you to campus.
Yeah, you find that you sleep today or this night and you say that, hey, how will tomorrow morning be?
It can even affect mental health.
Exactly, yeah.
So what are some of the financial challenges that you personally as a person went through while you were at the university?
It's hard. Number one, I remember I stayed without food for 1 week.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure you'd be still alive?
It's something that, you know, speaking of food, I don't mean that like, no, like you don't get something to eat. You find yourself, you have only unga. You don't have sugar. You don't have something you can use to cook the ugali with, let's say omena, mboga. You don't have money completely. So you find that you unapika uji ya, let's say ya mahindi, unakunywa, but then it like inakaa tu for some minutes,
you're hungry, boom, you're hungry again.
So 1 week, then hiyo 1 week inaisha, gas imeisha.
You still have, oh my.
So unaona by that time nimepata sasa restock, then boom, gas.
Surely.
So leave alone that. After that, you settle everything. Rent, because maybe the money,
like there's always problem after problem,
the money,
issue after issue.
The money you were sent for to pay for rent, or the one that you looked for so that you can settle your rent, you used it to restock, to pay, to like to fill your gas, and then now you find that rent is tomorrow.
You'll have to use another number.
I remember I went
another line so that the landlord cannot find you.
I remember I went to school. Then I did everything I was doing. Reaching in the house, found a padlock. So you ask yourself, where? How will I do? You call, they say, if you can't pay, it's up to you.
They won't open the door for you.
So that's now where your friends come through. So you find that you call your friend, Nani, Leo, niko hivi. I want to spend like a night in your place. Am I welcome? You see? So comrade for a comrade.
Do you think students should work while studying?
Yeah, if you have the opportunity, it's the better thing someone can do. Yeah, it depends with what time you create for it and what time you create for your studies. But if you can get a job that someone can do, it is better than you can't depend on, let's say, on someone. Because today they have, tomorrow they don't have. What will you do if they don't have? Yeah.
And then you also have peer pressure. I think we already talked about that now.
Yeah, peer pressure. You find that
you see someone dresses so, I don't know, so nicely and smells nice. Now you also want to smell nice like so and so.
During
and
my
you can't
time,
even afford a perfume.
During my time, that's when I heard of shoes like Air Force. So you find you are amidst your friends and then you say, wanauliza, hey, hiyo kiatu hiyo Air Force ilikuwa pesa ngapi? 2500.
And you're like, that's my food for 1 month.
Unaangalia, nasema na mimi nilinunua viatu zingine Gikomba za 100. So
you see, sometimes it's not always true. Sometimes it is just a lie. Because like you said earlier, mtu atakuja amepiga luku but ajakula for two days.
Exactly.
You see? Sometimes you don't have to believe everything that you see.
And
or everything that someone else says.
And you know, each and everyone has their mindset. They want to please people by looking good. But then, you are that person, you value yourself. It's not a matter of you looking good. Like, you just value yourself, you are healthy, you see? So peer pressure, that's in campus, it's much.
Many people feel the pressure to fit in. Maybe you have a group of friends when you're a Friday, they go to parties, they come back the next day. And then there's you who was raised in the village. You've never gone to a party. You don't even know how a club looks like.
Yeah.
Now that the pressure to experiment. Now you tell yourself, let me just try. And then you try. And then you get yourself trapped.
But then whatever you are not used to, don't try it in campus. Because now that's the way that you begin straying away from whatever your goals are.
Your values, yeah?
Just do whatever you are used to. You see? And I think even if people ridicule you, they say, oh, nani ni mshamba, it's you.
You see, others even adopt the lifestyles that they can't afford.
Yeah, exactly.
That is what we call fake life.
Yeah.
Unapata mtu they are struggling, yes. Their parents don't have money.
Yeah.
They're just struggling also. Even to send that person, that student who is in campus, that money, they're really struggling to get it. Uko hapo campus, umejieka.
You know,
unataka kuvaa nguo za 5,000 because someone else is doing that. Yes, you can't. You know very well that you're not able. Like you come from a humble background.
Yeah.
Just behave like a normal person. I mean, mbona ujieke kwa klasi yenye hauko?
Stay humble.
Stay humble. It doesn't hurt to stay humble.
And stay guided. So that reminds me. During my first year, I happened to have a friend. So you see, I was asking myself, where is this guy getting money? But then I came and realized this guy's father is someone who is wealthy. But then how he stays, like he's just normal, the same way I'm normal. So we are normal. So where's you? But then the guy has money. So you find that with me, like, but there are some things that he was doing that, like me najiuliza sasa huyu anafanya nini? Like unapata mtu anaenda kununua sukuma supermarket. As a comrade, yeah, as a comrade. But then unajiuliza hii ukienda supermarket unaweza pata ni 30, 50, 100. But then nikienda na 30 kwa mboga mimi, the mboga that
for 3 days.
3 days. So you find that ningejeka kwa ile lifestyle yake, mtu anatumiwa allowance ya 30k a month. But then there is you. Allowance unaweza tumiwa a month ni 500. So you find that you are two people, different characters, different background. So it's a matter of you choosing whatever you follow.
Yeah, then you also have mental health among university students.
Exactly.
You see? Behind those smiles, unaona mtu amekuja lectures and a smile and a cheka, lakini deep down that person is really suffering.
Yeah.
That person is really battling.
That's what was happening to me when I told you I stayed 1 week just battling how I can feed, I can refill my gas.
See, that is what is going to lead to mental health, because some people struggle with anxiety, depression, loneliness.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't even have that one friend that you can talk to.
Exactly. And I remember when I went to class, people were saying, "Hey, Dera nasikia vizuri," because you are smiling.
Obviously, you have to smile.
Because you can't carry whatever is battling you in the house to school. You see, that's your life.
There's also academic pressure, financial pressure. Unaona hizo ndo zinafanya mtu like it starts to interfering with someone's mental health. You see, hizo ndo zinaleta hizo anxiety, my depression.
Yeah.
So how do you think someone can let's say for example can battle that ama prevent that from happening?
You know, even if for that smart comrade, anxiety, it's something hard to prevent. Even you'll try to prevent 90%, but utapata tu zile zingine zinakuja tu. Unaona? That's why hata kama unasikia vizuri aje campus, you might have the money, but then you don't have, you've spoke of loneliness, you have the money but you don't have friends. You see? Yeah, another thing we can say that, because we spoke of money can't buy happiness. You see? So you find that at least each and every comrade must undergo anxiety, must go depression.
Are you sure? Must.
100%.
Don't use the word must.
Let me tell you for an example.
Not everyone in campus must undergo depression.
Let me give you an example. You have money, you are not smart. We have supplementary, you have to sit for it. So like if it is not financial, it will be education. If it is not education, your personal life, how you associate with people. But you must find that thing that at least will give you, like, you'll just sit down, like utakuwa unakaa tu chini unawaza. Like, it is normal.
Anxiety is normal, but depression, no.
Depression,
maybe, almost everyone feels anxious at a point in life. But depression, okay, I think it's up to someone. I don't know if I'm correct or what. Depressed? No.
Then I can say
I think it's up to the individual to decide whether they're going to accept to be depressed or not.
You know,
as I said, anxiety, like, everyone feels anxious at a point in life. Almost everyone, you see. That is inevitable. But depression, I don't think so.
Maybe I think it's because of the group of friends I have. You know, being I love making friends, and also another thing I can say is that my journalistic instincts. You see, you can just decide like to investigate something. Maybe you are depressed and says, kwani mimi ndio niko depressed peke yangu ati hii exam itakuwa ngumu. But then you find another one who says, I don't have any idea.
But that is depressed. Not depression. Do you know the meaning of depression?
You know, depression, it doesn't just mean you battling your own life, maybe financially. It can come anyway. You see? A depression can come where, like, you are battling school things, fees, something like that. Like, depression is something that stresses your mind. I think I can describe it that way. So anything that will stress your mind, make you overthink, that's a depression.
Anyway, I refuse to be depressed. So now, does university, I rebuke that spirit. Does university prepare young people for life?
Yeah, mentally, physically, it, like, that's the stage. If you come out smart, you'll be smart the whole of your life.
You'll be successful in life.
Successful. But then when you come out, you are trying. You'll keep trying in your life. You'll find your way. But then when you just come out that you are that person, you are introvert, you don't want to speak to people, you don't know how to make, like, to be somebody creative, like, campus is that stage of life where you build yourself.
Yeah, it's where you do the networking, problem solving, you see.
Yeah, and that's where you find your purpose also in life. I heard you spoke of that.
You see, most employers always argue that university graduates, they have certificates, but then they don't know, like, they don't have the skills, you see, or even life skills in general. Like, ni certificates, but I think they're wrong. Because these people normally don't know what people go through in campus. If at all, they never went to campus, you see.
You know, I used to be a fast learner. But then, university can make a fast learner a slow learner. Because that's where you find that someone might be well equipped to do a job. But then, atafikiria sana, anafikiria correct lakini anajidoubt. You see? And you find that the way you've said that they don't trust graduates, you see. Yes, someone might not be well equipped, but they have the knowledge, you see. And I think someone who has undergone training in campus, I think they have the knowledge. Maybe, you know, someone might judge with the interviews. And, you know, there is... I think we spoke of something that getting ready something in one of the episodes of the launch. And you might find you are asking somebody some questions that hata akianza kukumbuka utakuwa unampressurize tu vibaya. Anajiuliza sasa huyu ananiuliza nini? That's why you find that nani ameenda university na hata vitu namuuliza ajibu vizuri. You see? But I think that level of education, it trains, you see? And I don't think, I'm 100% sure, anyone who has undergone campus, they lack something they can do. I'm 100% sure they have something that they can do best. Yeah. Okay. So it's not that, nani, maybe, you know, we have courses and different departments. Someone might be a journalist, but they can't report, but they can script. Someone might just know how to handle the camera, but they can't report. So you want to force them to report, but then they are used to handling a camera. You see? So I don't think it's, I think it's always a false accusation for campus students, the comrades, you see. Yeah, but I just think they are equipped. Yeah, so employ maybe, one and see.
Maybe campus life is not overrated after all. Maybe it just depends on one's choices, on an individual's choices. Because maybe when you were in high school, you were told campus there's you will have fun. All you will do is partying. There will be a lot of girls.
There.
Yeah. So if you go to campus and choose that kind of lifestyle, obviously you'll have that fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but if maybe you choose otherwise, that is when you'll know maybe. Okay, it depends with someone. It's up to someone to choose their own path.
It's up to someone. That's why I wanted to say that with me, I can say on the other hand, it's overrated, and on the other hand, it's not overrated. It's a 50-50. It depends with whatever someone explained to you versus whatever you'll experience there.
Yeah, and then again, it depends with the choices people make.
Yeah,
if you choose to have fun in campus, definitely you'll have fun in campus.
Yeah.
If you choose to be serious, be a responsible student and study in campus, definitely you'll excel in campus.
Yeah, exactly.
So it depends with the choice someone makes.
Yeah. It depends. You choose.
And the lessons they learn along the way.
And you know, people speak of decision making. Now that's campus is the core of decision making. The decision you make will impact your life positively or negatively. So that's the core of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as we've said, maybe campus life is not overrated after all. It is up to you to decide whatever you're going to do in campus. Yeah. Maybe what those people said, maybe what your teachers told you when you were in high school, they're all correct. They're all right.
Yeah.
But it's up
they
to you
might
to choose,
be wrong also.
Yeah, it is up to you to choose the kind of life that you want. Maybe that is the kind of life that they experienced. Yeah. Those teachers that told you, maybe campus is like this, campus is fun, there's no studying. Maybe they were not studying in campus. That is why they ended up being teachers, you see.
That reminds me, we had a TP. Tulikuwa tunamuita Jawan. Jawan is, you see, when you are a Form 1 in high school, they call you Jawan. That teacher was really funny. He was cheeky. Alafu, alikuwa mdogo. Like, you just see him as Jawan. Alafu, watu wakampatia jina Jawan. And then, he blended with it. Jawan. Nasema, oh, you see, akikupigia story ya campus, unasema tu, campus is fun. But then, reach in campus, you'll see. So it depends with whatever you choose. So and then, also we have different people with different mindset. Somebody might be partying thoroughly, but then they are wise. They create time for studying and building themselves. So, usijieke na watu sana pia. Yeah.
So the question remains, is university life overrated or underrated? That is up to you to decide when you join campus.
Exactly.
Or for those people who are in campus. It is up to someone individually to decide. So thank you so much for tuning in today. This was The Lounge. I was Moica Lewinsky and this is Swechotv. You can find us in all social media platforms, or
you can email us in case of any advertisement or in case of any issue that is need to be addressed at swechotv@gmail.com. And then across all social media platforms, Swechotv Kenya.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much once again. Until next time.
Comrade is confused.